How's it going? How's it going? Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome to the Dollar Hour. I am Deonte Burden, Mr. Short Dollar himself. Got an awesome show planned tonight. Tonight, we're going to be asking a simple question to all you potential and current business owners. When should you walk away? When should you quit your business? It's a question I think a lot of people never even think they'll be able to ask themselves, but it happens. It happens. You stay in business long enough, and it's going to run across you, especially in a situation where things ain't going right or whatever, and you're just like, okay, this damn sinking shipping. Do I want to get a life preserver, or the captain gonna go down with the ship?
Right.
But before I get started, I want to say what's up, and I'll introduce my awesome producer, DJ Lab.
What's going on?
Man,
Thursday.
Yeah, happy Thursday.
It's here.
Yes,
Raining,
sir.
but it's here.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Shit. I take them rainy Thursdays, all the stuff I've been through.
Right.
And then I also say what's up to Slick 316. Yeah, man, we I think it's gonna be a great show. Tonight. Cause like I put the videos out, we getting a lot of traction from people that were asking. Once I put it out there, people like, yeah, that's a great topic. Let's go over it and stuff. And what I'm gonna do in discussing it, kind of go over the scenarios that can lead up to you closing your business. Also, things you need to be pre-planning for just in case when you start business, and also the whole process to follow through with. When you're started to exit out of your business, be it on your own or by non-decision of yourself. So again, when should you quit your business? It's gonna be a pretty good show. And like before I get started, I always rehash from previous week. Again, we still are in the middle of the pandemic. I've had my first shot, and I'm doing maybe a couple weeks to get my second shot.
You ain't.
Now, I heard that second one kind of painful.
Okay, but you ain't grow. See no extra ears or nose.
Nah.
You good, right?
I feeling a little funky for a couple of days after that first one. Yeah. Kind of like, just a little sluggish, but it wasn't that major. But I've heard that second one kind of do a number on you, but we'll see. But with us being in the pandemic, everybody practice social distancing and be safe out there. Like I said, excuse me, I'm coughing now. Like that's just good stick I got today. That last week was dry, boy.
It was dry, wasn't it? It wasn't pulling for nothing.
Man, shit, I couldn't do that. I was just set it on fire. But just be safe. Do the same thing you learned in pre-K. Wash your hands, cover your mouth when you cough, all that good stuff. But definitely be safe. Still in the middle of tax season. Well, yeah, because they extended for another month. Mm-hmm. You guys know I'm accounted by professional on Majestic Business Services. We are a one-stop shop for small business where we do bookkeeping, tax prep, payroll, consulting, all that good stuff for small businesses. And we are knee-deep in tax season. Been an awesome tax season so far. I haven't got cursed out that much.
That's good.
Yeah, I got a couple phone calls today.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But it come with the territory.
Well, that's stimulus.
Yeah, well, a lot of times, again, most of our errors may be our fault. It might be a current client and you didn't update the new address or didn't ask. Okay. If they move and they gave us their stuff and we didn't ask, I would still put that blame on me. I don't say, well, you didn't tell us you didn't move.
Okay.
Or, like a customer, you may have 5-6 years and the bank information, and when they got a refund, you don't ask them if it's the same account because you're the same one.
Right.
But you should have asked.
Right.
That happened twice today.
Oh.
One with the address, one is a different bank information.
Okay.
Now, again, should they have told me?
Yes.
And everything? Yes. But who should ask? Me. So those kind of things like that. And it happens. And I can be, transparent about it. It happened to the best of us. So.
Right.
But that was one of the things with that. So just still pretty good tax season. So I ain't gonna trip on that. Their YouTube channel, Mr. Short Dollar, been going great. And I wanted to thank everybody. I think we're at 10,400 subscribers, going pretty good, guys. Hopefully we can try to get at 11,000. I have a goal to try to make 1,000, at least 500. Let me say this, 500 per month. I don't necessarily know we can have the kind of explosion we had previously, but we can just be chopping wood to get 500 a month. I'm cool with that. My goal was to get 5,000 subscribers for Mr. Short Dollar. So we exceeded that already.
Already did.
It was 10,000 for the year.
Okay.
For the year, it was 10,000 for the year. I was just looking at my goal sheet, and 5,000 for changing lives. And we really haven't had anything for changing lives, but 10,000. So Where we at right now? I'm pretty cool. I'm pretty cool. Yeah. But we still want to, if we can double it up, we'll do that. I want to kind of let everybody know. Well, hey, big shout out to Derrick Jackson, man. Oh, fake mother. Oh, what's up, Derrick Jackson?
We're going to talk about that next week.
Oh, man. These men out here, they don't want to love their women, and they're going to cheat and be all scumbags. And if you cheat on your woman, you ain't this. Boy.
So what is he?
Oh, man. And then got his wife out there shell-shocked in that bonnet.
He said it was a hat.
Hey, she's sitting there like this with the damn bonnet on.
She said it was a hat.
Yeah.
He said it was a hat.
What my man said, he said something. God, dog. The woman he had a sexual relationship with, but we didn't have sex. God, dog. I said, boy.
Next week.
He said,
next week, people. Next week, we going to get into it.
Yeah.
So come next week to Change Your Lives, and we going to get all into this.
It's going to be a mind your business.
It's going to be uncensored.
Show. Yeah. But, I hope, again, with that said, I hope that brother and his family can get everything worked out. I don't wish no bad on nobody's family and stuff. We're still going to talk about you. Yeah. But I wish we can get out. I just hate that happen. But also want to announce there's been an end of an era, guys, and it's going to be part of stuff we're talking right now. My salon, Dorsey Creation Salon that I bought almost 15 years ago, I'm closing it down.
It's done.
Well, getting close, it's kind of like a combination closed and kicked out. So, for the county, put that letter on the door. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here. Yeah, but for the county, gonna slap that thing on that door. Eviction. I'm going in at least now for smiling all with that girl for nothing.
Right.
I don't rub the hand and told her all this kind of stuff about her nails.
She said she still got to
get it. Yeah, still gave me. Boy. That charm didn't work on her.
Didn't work.
She was smiling. I just knew it was working. Yeah, give me another week. Man, shit. For kind of like, no way, Jose. So, but yeah. Been great. I've had a great time. When I bought that shop 15 years ago, didn't know anything about the hair industry. Still don't know hardly anything there. But what I did know then and what I do know now is how to make a business. And during that time, there were at least 30, 40 different salons that opened and closed, and I made my money, stayed in. And the only reason, really, to be honest with you, is getting out of it because I'm just not interested in being a salon owner no more. And it's going to be one of the things we're going to talk about tonight's show. How certain things happen to get you a certain way. Before we get started, this is, again, the Dollar Hour, and the YouTube channel is Mr. Short Dollar. You guys know I'm Mr. Short Dollar. We talk about personal finance, business, entrepreneurship, and real estate investing. Make sure, right now we're streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. So whatever platform you're checking us out on, make sure you follow us there. The main vehicle that we use to get information out is the YouTube channel. So make sure, because that's where the main hub where all the videos are. We got over 200 videos. I think 200 videos, right at 200 videos for on Mr. Short Dollar. And what I did also, guys, because one of my awesome listeners reached out to me. All those videos we have on grants, I have a straight grant playlist now. And again, all this is on the YouTube channel, Mr. Short Dollar, where all the videos are. So make sure you go to the YouTube channel, subscribe. But regardless of the platform, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, make sure you like so you can stay updated on all the great information that we have currently and all the great information to come. And also, make sure you check out the sign up on the email list to stay updated for more great information. Also, guys, I want to just let you know, guys, we are streaming live and we are part of the Misfits Radio family. So make sure you go to Misfits Radio and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, guys, I keep telling you, I know you love seeing me streaming live, but you can see me right now in 4K on Misfits TV.
That's right.
That's right. You can go on Misfits TV on Roku, download the app, and you see my show along with all the other great shows on Misfits TV and Misfits Radio. Like I said, we got comedy, we got gospel, we got tons of music, political stuff going, 6-7 days out of the week. Guys, we'll keep your day full. So again, check out Misfits Radio on YouTube. Subscribe YouTube and Facebook. Also, download Misfits TV app on Roku. Okay.
That's right. Thank you so much, bro.
Hey, no.
Appreciate
Thank
that.
y'all, man. Thank y'all. Shit, I wouldn't be here one for y'all. Now it's time to rock and roll, baby.
That's right.
Okay, now listen. Tonight show we talking about when is it time to quit your business? When is it time to get out of it and everything? So, this is a little tricky because again, I was thinking about probably about 15 years ago. Hell, probably longer than that. Over there in Stockbridge.
Okay.
We all know what eminent domain is, right? And it's a flower shop right there in Stockbridge, and it was like major news in Atlanta because this was back when Stockbridge kind of started doing it. It's been longer than 15 years ago.
Okay.
But it's kind of like when it was, Stockbridge was always predominantly white area, but we started coming in and we started transitioning it. Along with that, and they started doing progressive stuff in the city. But it was a flower shop, been there 30 years at one particular time, and they want to put a city hall there. And I just remember the owner like, "No, you can't take my land. You can't," because they were bringing up an eminent domain. They want to put a city hall there. So they bought out everybody on that little strip. Everybody on that strip. And he just wasn't there. And it looked so funky because you got the city hall sitting there and this little cutout little area of flower shop. That it was just super inconvenient for anybody to even want to go there, just even just patron his business. And I would say maybe 2 years later, it was just, business just went down so bad because people just didn't want to deal with it, and it became an eyesore. He ended up having to settle and sell. The bad part is he's selling and sold for less than he was offered from the initial thing. And this kind of goes back to what we were talking when we talk about tonight's show. As business owners or potential entrepreneurs, we all have the particular reason why we want to get in business, why we want to get started. We want all these success, accolades, and all this other kind of stuff. And we never really, to me, have any kind of grasp on, the big picture. We get into it, hey, we're going to make this money. One day we might want to leave. You might want to have some kind of succession to your kids, or just, just like sometimes people look at certain times with an investment. I'm going to do this for so long, make some money off of it, buy it for $5, sell it for $10, whatever. But people don't really, for the most part, look at it like that. They just look at the potential or the great possibility that they're going to have in business. And never really give too much thought in regards to what they should be planning for. Even if it's not even a sale, just say if you get forced out, just those kind of things. You hear people like, well, we're not going to speak negative and all that. No bullshit. Stuff happens.
That's true.
And a lot of times people don't want to necessarily be honest with themselves in regards to, how things go. Because we know in business, it's not if something going to happen, it's when something going to happen. And how much you prepare for it. And that's why I want to talk about with tonight's show, because I'm going to share some personal stuff with myself, and also just kind of be going about different things that I've seen with businesses not properly planning for certain exit strategies or for things that can happen that they just, you can't cause. That you want, not cause, but just you want to prepare for. So again, I kind of broke everything into phases. Kind of like that initial phase being that thought process, you're kind of looking at, hey, getting your business started. Next being the phase where you're in business, then also kind of like that, hey, you kind of got to get out of that phase.
Okay.
Bitch, you're selling it, you're getting booted, got food to counter, putting a sticker on your door. They got my ass like
They got you.
They got me. They got me. Let me run it at least off. Well, look now, dang. What I got to give you? Lord have mercy. Had Mr. Short Dollar tripping. But just for starting everything out again, this is Mr. Short Dollar, the night show we're talking about when should you quit your business. Make sure you follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. But just starting everything out, we started at initial phase. I was just starting a business. You look at most businesses don't do a proper planning or have any kind of strategic plan in place initially with the business starting, right? They don't have anything set up with that, and they really focus more so on just starting the business and running it.
Okay.
But actually, we start talking about just having any kind of strategy in regards to, hey, we get in with the cost-benefit analysis, break-even analysis, all that kind of stuff, any kind of hard market research, to just say that. They just want to get in and sell stuff and just post on social media, tell folks at the local club or church, but nothing real too intuitive to kind of have their business, in the right direction.
Okay.
And so, when you do that, you're gonna have those not planning results to come out of it, and that's where I think a lot of times people mess up at because they forget all about any kind of exit strategy with their business when they create it.
Oh, okay.
Because everybody think about starting a business,
Right.
but they forgot, like I say, stuff happens.
Yeah, because nobody thinks that the business is ever gonna be closing. You don't start a business to get out of it, or you don't start a business thinking it's gonna fail or close one day. Most people think that they're gonna start their business and pass it down to their family or their children or something.
Well, it depends, Lab, because again, you look at, we're in a damn Lab. I'm going out of flame with this. Get us another damn sign. Leave it alone. Leave it alone, pooch. But we're in a fix or flip society. Everybody want to buy something and get something. What's up, PJ?
Yeah.
I got Junior checking us out. PJ, live from I got Mr. Short Dollar Junior.
Okay.
Live from Virginia,
Live
Fort
from
Lee.
Virginia.
Appreciate you tuning in, baby boy. But that's my second son, my second of 4 boys. That's Junior tuning in. But again, it depends because people looking all the time. They want to buy this particular rental investment, fix it up, sell it, and make some money. So it's the same concept, but people just looking at their business. They just don't want to look at it like their business is more personal. Yeah, that's your baby. You birthed it. You want to raise it. You want to see it out to college and everything.
Right.
And you hope it. You die before it die.
That's true.
That's just and not looking at it. Like I said, philosophically, things happen, and not kind of going through that whole process of doing. Like I said, when you go through an actual a business plan, yeah, this definitely ain't.
That definitely ain't no Duce.
Yeah, ain't no Duce.
Ain't nowhere close to Duce.
I picked something up from the liquor store, y'all, and they were out of Duce. And the guy said, try this. This is called Rivage. He said, it's close to Duce. He gave me a pint of this. And definitely ain't. No. It ain't that monkey shoulder.
It ain't that monkey
It
shoulder.
ain't that monkey shoulder I had. That monkey shoulder was just like a 5 in the class. But
that's more like don't say, huh?
Yeah. Don't say. Little hoe say. But ain't no don't say. No do say. But but again, not really acknowledging that because you do a proper business plan. We go through all the conceptual stuff as far as with your marketing strategy, your SWOT analysis, how you're gonna start everything up, and how you are gonna exit the bid. If you have some kind of exit strategy or any kind of succession plan, how you're gonna do it. Those kind of things are covered when you do a proper business plan. Okay. But how many of us do a business plan now? Nope. Only time you do a business plan, probably if you are asked to do a business plan,
right.
If you got some investors or loan or something like that. But just another one, because again, guys, I'm gonna have the whole CEO series come out within the next month. You guys, let you guys know, and my good friend Peachy Me is asking me what am I drinking. This is called Rivage. That's what I was just talking about. I thought it's supposed to be a close cousin to Duce, but no, it ain't.
Seventh cousin.
Nah.
Fourth
Yeah,
removed.
exactly. On the other side of France. But crazy hell. But again, folks don't necessarily want to do that. And again, with the CEO series we got coming out in a couple months, you guys, I'm gonna have the whole thing set up in regards to how important it is for you to have your business plan, not to get investment, but you should have a business plan every year of your business, and then by it being a plan, you can have it set up where you can make adjustments as you go each month and go each quarter and things happening. But that's something that coming down the pike, guys. As soon as tax season over, that's when we'll be rolling all that great information out. Having again being prepared for things to happen, because like I just said again, it's not if things are gonna happen, it's when things are gonna happen. We talk a lot in the military about having a contingent plan set up. Plan B, C, D, and D. I heard Steve Harvey say one time, he doesn't have a plan B because he doesn't have a plan B, do a plan A. Bullshit, you lose enough damn money, you better. All right, Mr. Plan, I get another plan A. All right.
I was about to say something. You could tell you had a plan by the time you've been married.
Yeah. It's crazy here. But those are the kind of things you got to have that stuff set up, that contingent plan. So that's one thing we really, really harp on a lot in the military, being totally prepared for the what ifs. Could the what ifs do happen? And that's one of the things I think a lot of people miss out. Just be prepared for those certain mishaps to happen. Okay. And that was, the first phase, that initial phase where you kind of going through and looking at, um, having that, your worst case scenarios, just thinking that stuff out and planning it. And like I said, we're talking tonight again about when should you quit your business, when should you leave your business, okay? Next one, this is phase two, and this is probably like the meat and bones of everything, is the factors that cause you to close your business.
Okay.
Okay? Now, again, we look at these factors, we're going to look at them from two perspectives, from an internal perspective and an external perspective.
Okay.
We say an internal perspective, these are things that we had to deal with and probably brought everything about, or, either being from things in our family or lifestyle, or things that we probably could have did better from a processing or management standpoint. Okay. So we start talking about, again, we're looking at the factors that cause you to close. Again, we're talking about internal and external. From an internal standpoint, we're gonna start first with family and life changes.
Okay.
Right? People get sick. People go through a divorce. People get married. People have kids. From that point, your interests change. Me and Lab in business together, man. We in it to win. We're brothers to the end. I just gone and Beyonce done left JC, gave Poochie a call.
Oh yeah.
And like Beyonce, Lab. Beyonce, Lab.
Right.
Damn, Lab, love you, brother. Shit. You can't do that moving them heels like she can do. You ain't got them long legs like she.
Time business.
Yeah. It business ain't that person. Beyonce 1, Lab 0. That's simple.
Right.
But those things happen, lifestyle changes, divorce, birth of children, death, all kind of things can happen. You get sick, and all kind of stuff. Those things just factors that, and it happens a lot. With you having a partner or you yourself that can just throw all kind of stuff off, and people just really don't think about that. They just don't really give it in the mind or kind of put what's going to happen and everything. Now I ain't trashing this. Look, talking about trash it. Now I ain't trashing that. I paid for. I'm a soldier.
Right.
No alcohol abuse. The second thing we start talking about internal factors, and this is very, very common in a lot of businesses. That's bad management. Be it, you haven't done a pretty good job of not just managing or training. I think training is really, really underserved. You go to a lot of these restaurants a lot of time, Lab, and, it's like the waitress ain't good and all this kind of stuff. A lot of times they just really ain't invested. Just like you go to bars and nightclubs. I think people really, a lot of these owners don't understand that the people that have the most interaction with folks, you probably should have the most vested.
Right.
Being your bartenders and waitresses and cooks. You should probably want to put a good chunk of your money into their development, as opposed to like, okay, I ain't got to pay them that much to do this kind of job, because they can make a break. Because you get a bartender that mistreats a patron, or especially a waitress or a waiter that arguing with them, man, they gonna say, man, I ain't going to that restaurant. They treat you foul.
Right.
Now it wasn't the restaurant,
right,
or the business. It's that person.
That one waiter.
But they remember that. And that's any business. You went to Home Depot. The guy, they got somebody ignorant cuss you out. Home Depot, man, I ain't did. They ignorant. They up there. But it's not them. Right?
It's that one person.
It's that one person. And I think a lot of business owners really neglect that, because, again, they don't want to understand. We know the number one expense for every business is what? Payroll.
Right.
So by being your biggest expense, you want to make the biggest capital investment to make sure that you got proper training, proper systems in place for your people. But a lot of folks just don't want to do it. They just really take a
lot of businesses don't realize that the first impression is everything. And sometimes the third, fourth impression is everything. You got that one wrong waiter or cashier or something like that, and they don't know how to talk to people or don't know how to address a person properly. I mean, don't get me wrong, we all have bad days, but a lot of times you be like, man, I ain't going, I'm not going over there. Pooch be like, well, hey, lad, let's go over to such and such. No, man, I was in there last time, and that waitress down there cussed me out. I ain't going in there no more. And then you be like, well, I ain't never had no bad experience in there. I'm not going in there. But it's always business owners got to really realize that first line of defense should always be the best line of defense.
Absolutely. It's neglected too often.
Right.
The next thing we start talking about from internal factors be a lack of funds. This is one of the things that I think we need to really, really have a little quick statement about. far too often people are always trying to get money to start their damn business. They focus so much on getting money to start their business, but they are not thinking at all about how to keep the damn business open. And I'm sitting here like, especially like we do a lot of the videos with the grants and what I need to do to get started. Look, if you can't afford, I had this one grant. It's a female grant. It's not female. It's a grant for females. It's an international grant, an Amber grant. Yeah, it's a $25,000 grant, but it's a nonprofit, so they ask for a $15 application fee. But they have like a lot of sub grants where you can get 1,000, 300, 500. But it's a rolling grant that's awarded each month. And then I think if you get put in the hat to get the annual, I think $10,000 or $20,000 at the end of the year. Long story short, I have a lot of comments with, hey, who can afford to pay $15? You might get it, you won't get it. And I'm just like, damn, man, y'all want to get a damn business started and get some money for this, and y'all ain't even think about keeping the damn thing open. You know, it's one thing just to get enough to get just the startup. But what about the sustainability? And I think that's just so much neglected.
In hard times and good times.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because business might be good for the first 5-6 years. That 7th year, it might hit rock bottom.
Man, shit, come on, 2020. And I'm saying, like, man, those are the kind of things you got to make sure. That lack of funds that we're talking about, again, internal factors that can cause you to close your business. Another one that I think is very, very important, and this is probably what catch a lot of folks is that whole lack of experience, man. People think because, like we say, they cook good chicken. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we're going to have Pearl cook chicken. Pearl got a potato salad. So Pearl get the thinking like, what? Everybody like my chicken. Everybody like my potato salad. I sold a couple. I sold a couple places on Craigslist and Instagram. So I'm gonna go on and open up my restaurant.
Right.
Pearl don't know shit about restaurateurs. And again, business. I mean, she don't know how to get orders. She don't know how to stage food. She doesn't know how to order food, so you don't have no spoilage, overages or anything like that. So you short all the time. You
don't know about the POS system.
Oh my God. Oh Lord, no. I went to a restaurant over there. It was over there for Jonesboro Road, in the city side by Cleveland Avenue. I couldn't believe this dude telling me we can't take cars with cash only. Who the hell carry cash?
Right.
I said, you serious? And he telling me this shit. Now the sign was on the wall. I ain't looking because I'm kind of like the food was looking good. But I'm like, damn man, are you serious?
But you know who else does that though? I was kind of throwing out that little restaurant Hans on Bankhead. They only do cash.
Hans only do cash.
They only do cash.
Man, shout out to Hans. I was raised on Hans.
They don't do nothing but cash.
Do nothing but cash. But shit, they got to do something to fix that roof because is that thing still hanging in the front?
Nah, I don't think so.
They got the whole damn thing on the side.
So much money off us, they about to build the next door.
Hans done sat there and fed all the Bankhead and Barn home for generations.
If they ain't paying their tax.
Oh man. Frying every roach and lizard on Bankhead. Cooking that 5-eye. That 5-eye? You want 5-eye? 5-eye? Fried rice, not 5-eye. Fried rice. No, 5-eye. All right, chicken 5-eye.
No.
You had that chicken 5-eye?
They just sold millions of dollars of Chinese food to us. But anyway.
Shout out to Hans on Bankhead. But again, like I say, I have that experience of knowing, how certain business works. And again, and it happens a lot. From plumbers to electricians or carpenters, they know their skill set, but actually the business side of it, they don't know it, and it's real detrimental to most of them because they don't know the proper way to get everything out and stuff. So that's one of the things I think hurts them, and also last is lack of interest. A lot of times we get to a certain point, once you get fat and full, you don't really want to move as much. So you said all that passion that you had from the beginning to try to go out there and do your business and be all successful. You done got you a couple checks, and you're like, I don't want to do that. You the big dog now.
Right.
You don't want to move as fast, and that lack of interest killed a lot of folks. I'm going through this now with like I said, with a tree fell on my house.
Right.
I'm like, damn.
About that, did we?
Yeah, I can't even get an estimate. They just like, what you got? Damn, I had to do it. I said, man, business is that good?
Right.
Y'all can't give me a damn estimate? How much money you got? What the You know. Hey man, that's how it is, man.
That is how it is.
It ain't good in the hood, I tell you, boy.
That is how I was doing. So I was trying to get something done. And I can't remember what it is for my life, save my life, and I always try to, you know what I'm saying, help us out. And something happened. I was like, that's why I can't do it no more. That's why I can't do it. It was something that was said to me.
Can't do it,
man. Getting terrible.
You know,
you would think 2020 everybody be. Yes, sir. How can I help you, sir? How's everything going, sir? How does it look, sir? After 2020 shut down so many businesses, it's right back to the regular.
Everybody ain't hurting. Everybody ain't hurting. Everybody ain't hurting.
But it's not the point of everybody hurting. It's the point that everybody should have been able to see that, hey, you can be hurting.
Oh, that whole construction and building industry, I mean, we can go back to 08, 09. You know what I'm saying? They jumping out the damn windows.
They didn't forget about that.
Yeah, exactly. Shit, they couldn't even swing a hammer. You know?
12 years ago,
man. Hey, it happens.
Yeah.
Hey, we know what's gonna happen. What happened this last time. Now, you know, before I go into the last phase, I'm kind of just, interlude. Thanks, that's the Atlanta Public School. The interlude into that, kind of just talking about what I just said, the shop closing, and I'm going to talk about going into that whole closing phase. Is guys know I've been a salon owner for about 15 years, and it was cool, man. First got it. I mean, years ago, young dude, money in my pocket, looking to get a good investment, wanted to buy a barbershop. But caught this lady on Craigslist, $2,000 trying to sell her shop. I get in there, she was lying, man. She owed these dang folks about $8,000 in arrears. Podcast, just want to get out of it. Long story short, negotiated a deal. I think I spent about $2,500. I gave the landlord, and I tried to let her stay in the shop, tried to kick her out. But anyway, once I got everything settled, you talking about a year in, hell, I'm bringing home around about, $1,500 a month. Passive income.
Right.
Life was good. Life was good.
Right.
I negotiated, did what I do best, negotiated a food lease. Everything was straight. I'm clearing out that kind of money. Was good, man. Didn't know nothing about cosmetology or hair. But I knew how to, what I do best. Be savvy businessman, make a good deal.
A little bit better than that studio, huh?
Oh, shit. Goddamn, man.
While we talking about closing businesses.
That studio, hell, I don't even know if that shit was open. Talking about closing. Boy, my music CEO career, man, that shit lasted every bit of 45 days.
While we talking about closing businesses, how that studio do you?
Shit. I told you, that was just I just might have put a pile of money in the middle of the floor and just set it on fire. Shit, man. That just, boy, damn, lab, you open an old wound.
But that's a part of knowing when to get out your business.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely, man. That was definitely a part. That's a great part. That was definitely a good part of my maturation process. And that was actually a part where I really knew just to even just get out of sun so then I ain't losing friendships.
Right. But that's part of letting these folks know that's listening and watching. You ain't talking from something you ain't done.
I'm sharing my pain.
Right.
I can tell you how to make money. Cause I damn sure not, and I'm an expert in losing the shit too. Well versed in it. Shit, that's all I can tell you. But just what they said, the shop was making all that kind of money. Man, as years done went by, market changes, so now the rent done went up on the shop. The shop is not in the ideal area.
Right.
So actually, again, we start talking about, the video we talk about pricing. It's not what you want to charge. It's really what the market dictates. So I couldn't really go too much more on the rent because, again, it's not in, a super lavish area.
Right.
But, and the margins just start shrinking.
Right.
So now you're clearing out anywhere from, at one point, $1,500. Now you're clearing out $300 to $400. And now you got to sit here and say to yourself, do you really want to deal with that? Then you get other things popping. Your tax business popping. Your YouTube channel going here. You got this other kind of stuff going. Kids start growing up. Don't be a priority to you. Yeah. So you're losing lack of interest. The money ain't really what it was before. You're not giving a damn. Now what's happening, when you was more attentive, make sure the shop stayed super clean, the floors stay wax and buff, you don't give a damn, and everything. So, again, I'm not finna sit here and act like, I can blame somebody else. A lot of it had to do with me. Stuff be shaky at home and all that kind of stuff you get to when you get to it. And the people that work there, they work there, and it might not be a priority to you, but it's damn sure a priority to them.
Right.
And now they leaving. Now they leaving because you ain't sitting there focused on it like you were before when you were making all that damn money. And so now you fast forward to where I'm at now. Don't give a damn.
They don't care what
shit,
I owe them.
whatever. And man, okay, cool. You gotta pay this, gotta pay that. Like, okay, I get it. Pay this late, pay that late. And I'm damn sure not telling you this. When you juggling 4 or 5 businesses, you're like, damn, I forgot I gotta pay that. I pay this. And long story short, I get that letter on the door from Fulton County. You know, you got all this going. You know, got to get out of here. Talk to the leasing officer. I'm gonna shut it down. Probably should have shut it down
a year ago. Huh?
Shit, a year and a half ago. I should have shut it down a year and a half ago. I went through a lot of stuff personally, where my focus probably went down. And it's easy for me to sit there and, you know, blame that, but I don't really want to get into that. You know what I'm saying? As far as that, but that is the truth. But it has been fun. Been the end of an era, and I can say, you know, kind of going into the information I'm finna give you guys in regards to closing the business. The flaw that I made is what I'm going to bring up. What I want you guys to not make, and that was properly planning my exit strategy. Shit, I'm leaving on some I don't give a damn stuff, but my dumb ass gonna end up leaving this damn shop with all these damn chairs, and I gotta figure out how the hell I gotta get off these damn chairs. And hey, hit me up
if you need some chair.
Contact information in the description section.
Right.
But I got all this stuff that I gotta store and house and sell, whereas I should, you know, stuck with my exit plan, you know, and sold all this. Hell, could have sold the business maybe a year ago, but me dragging my feet, not sticking to stuff, and look what I got now. I'm gonna incur some costs, if not even monetarily, just time wise, moving and doing stuff. Exactly.
You could be doing something else.
Exactamundo. And that's where I'm at right now. So that's why I want to have this kind of, you know, show. Like, look, man, this stuff, you know, it's real. I'm not like you just say shit. I ain't just shooting from the damn hip.
Right.
You know. Sometimes we spend too damn long doing something we should be getting out of. So now we're gonna go into the last phase. Again, this is the Dollar Hour Tonight Show. We're talking about when should you quit your business? When should you walk the plane? When should you let it go? I am Deonte Burden, aka Mr. Short Dollar himself. You know what, Mr. Short Dollar. We talk about personal finance, business, real estate investing, and entrepreneurship. We streaming live right now on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. If you guys got any question, interaction, hey, feel free to leave your message. Labs willing and dealing between the different boards.
I am.
So if you got any questions and stuff, most of the questions, if it's not necessarily relative to what we're talking about, we'll spend a little time at the end of the show to kind of go over that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
You know, we'll do that, okay? So right now, don't ask me nothing about Bitcoin. When we go into the last phase, this is straight closing process. Now, here the thing we're going to look at. When you get this closing process, it's going to be 2 ways you're going to close. Yeah, it's either going to walk away or you're going to sell it.
Right.
Walk away or sell it. You know, when you walk, you might walk away proud. You might have, you know, your head bit down. I don't know.
Okay, I have to interrupt you there.
Talk to me.
It's 3 ways.
Okay, what's
You're
it?
going to sell it, you're going to close it, or you're going to be forced to close it, which is walking away.
I got you.
You get what I'm saying?
I got you.
Okay,
I got you. Well, I kind of probably kept closing and walking away kind of same.
Okay.
Kind of in the same.
Okay.
They kind of like in the same family. We're doing it, you know, even
But
if
the
it's
forced to close is different. Forced to close is that you didn't follow, like you say in here, regulations, laws. So that they can force you to close with that. So that could be one. Then the walking away or the selling.
Yeah, no, that's a great. That's a great point, Lab. Shout out to Lab with that one.
Yeah.
You know, now that's a good point because again, you know, when you going into it like that, you don't know. But I really want everybody there leaving the exit in front of that business to be in a situation where it's beneficial and not, you know, detrimental to them.
Okay.
We're leaving and everything. And we look at kind of, I'm just looking at walking away. It's kind of like you know, no time or no interest to sell. You just fed up. You just don't give a damn. You just like, look, take it. Because anybody knows me, I've been trying to damn near get his shop away.
Yeah.
Nothing bad about it.
Just don't have time.
Just don't have time, man. Don't have time. Other things have taken off, you know. And when people, and I don't mean this in no negative way. People quick to, hey, you just, you know, you can do this, you can do that. When you start, you got things moving and things rocking and rolling, and you start interchanging. This thing is doing well, you love doing that, and this is doing well, you like doing that, and you're really, having fun doing stuff. And you got this other stuff going like, I don't know. That's why sometimes people sell a house for crumbs. That's why people will let some collect. Man, when they were an avid comic book collector, it meant a lot. But they done grew up and then got older. The interest rate saying they let it go for crumbs. No matter how valuable it is, they just don't give a damn about it no more.
Right.
And it just that happens. You just hope, luckily, you can be in a situation like that. I was lucky when I acquired the shop.
Right.
She was finna lose and hit the street. Good deal, got it.
Right.
I couldn't find a poochie this time.
Everybody doing it out the house now.
Oh man. Yeah. Hey, shout out to everybody doing hair at their house.
That's right.
You gonna have a $10,000 plumbing bill in about 10 years. Synthetic weed does not break down.
It does not break. It's synthetic.
Understand how this fight gonna go. Weave and your plumbing pipes. Weave is undefeated.
Right.
Weave is undefeated. Ask me how I know. Trust me. Weed that synthetic weed do not break down at all. At all. Give it about 5 years.
Right.
Oh no.
Gonna be talking about.
Oh man. Hey man. Ask me how I know.
Okay. Let me ask you another question. When
Sure.
closing the business, do you think we talked about, personal. Do you think they also have to let the emotional part of owning their business? They gotta let their emotions go when they want to sit back and think about closing it, because you could be emotionally attached to the business. It's been in the family for, let's just say, you got a generational business. You got the corner store, been in the family since granddaddy opened it in 1944. You know what I'm saying? Then it passed down to you. But Walmart is right on the other corner. You get what I'm saying? You not making what you was making before Walmart came in, but you holding on in emotionally because it's a family business. You didn't been in the neighborhood, been in the family for 60-some years.
You're absolutely right. You got to put emotion attachment, but it's very hard to do that because hell, I'm going through that now with house I got on the west side with the value and the offers that I'm getting. I'm like, man, this is damn near like a no brainer to take it.
Right.
I know in the grand scheme of things, that's probably peanuts.
Right.
Would that be later on down the road? But thank God I'm not in any kind of dire situation where I need the money.
Right.
But it is hard. You're absolutely right. You need to be able to take the emotional attachment down. That's where we're going to this next part with just selling, which is the preferred method. Like Lab, we just said, you can walk away, you can close, government come down and say, hey, listen, we can't have this. We're doing zoning changes and everything, or some new kind of technology come out and now, you no longer need it. How many people out there just making a killing, raising a family, selling CDs?
Out the back of their car.
Oh, come on.
Them mixtape CDs.
Oh, man.
Had 17 CD burners in the garage because they were burning 100 and 200 CDs a minute. That's when they came out with that CD burner that could burn a whole CD in like 4 seconds.
Come
Remember
on
that?
Come on now. Set all them in there and everything, and just in overnight, one invention is over.
It's over.
And just think about it, man.
DVDs.
Hell, exactly, man. I'm just saying everything now. We streaming and stuff, and we just even go to some of these, just hell. I personally, me and you talk about this. Hell, I'm kind of saying like, what do you even need? A lot of this stuff in regards to commercial real estate, hotels, taxi cab companies. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell you know what I mean?
What do you call that? What we call those things? Those
disruptors.
Disruptors.
They come shift a whole damn industry.
I heard a thing about podcasts today. They like, it's so many podcasts, there's so much podcasting going on. So if everybody starting a podcast, it's becoming a point to where podcasts is becoming more important than radio, because it's a disruptor. It's a slower disruptor than than the other stuff, but it's a disruptor because you can start a podcast in your kitchen.
Let me tell you something. Streets 94.5. That's Streets, and there's Street 94.5 or 97.5. Am I got it right? 95. Okay. Advertising department. I ain't got to lie. I got it. Advertising department call them for run up radio promos and stuff like for your ads and stuff. Ad package. $1,500 package. Then they had an $1,800 package. I go back to 0304 for the tax business. Same radio package, $7,000. $7,000.
Right.
Just to run, probably less.
Right.
On the radio.
Mm-hmm.
But because of technological advances and everybody streaming, they just glad to get some damn money in.
Right. Keep the doors open.
Yeah, they're glad to get some money in, and it's just amazing. And the way the radio and information is so accessible now, Lab, hell, you really can pick who you want to listen to, and the world is yours. Yeah, you don't even have to go as far as trying to skim through it.
Mm-hmm.
Google R&B, Google comedy, Google black comedy. You know what I'm saying? And it's right there, man. Right. And it's just amazing, man. It's a tough competition.
Mm-hmm.
So we start talking about those disruptors put a lot of folks out of business.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going into what we were talking about. Just again, we're talking about closing your business. We're looking at the whole aspect, which is the preferred method, I believe, which is selling your business. The key is kind of what Lab was saying, taking that emotional piece out. But the number one thing you got to do is know your value. How do you know the value of business? Because what you just said can be very detrimental from the selling standpoint because you feel what a thing is worth. But what we know, the market dictates everything.
Right.
I don't give a damn how you feel your business is worth. But at the end of the day, it's really depending on what people are going to pay for it, right?
That's true.
So what I suggest as a business owner, and you're looking to go down that route, make it a common practice to do at least semi-annual, if not just once a year, twice if you can. Get some kind of business evaluation done. Get somebody to come through, a professional, definitely, a CPA or some kind of auditor to come by and give you a true business valuation to let you know what your business is worth. So you'll be able to know, okay, cool, because you want to do that, make it a common practice because it's still going to affect your personal balance sheet. You know exactly what your net worth is, right? You ain't assuming the damn thing. You at least know that they had it in your pocket. So we want to do that again, at least you got to do that once a year. Just have some kind of business evaluation going. Now listen, you selling damn gift baskets and nona juices and stuff like that. And we're not talking about you got the hustle going on. We talking about you got the real business and stuff going. And it's not a knock, but we talking about really and truly. We looking at not no hobby you doing. We actually got this real business going. You making money. You got something, and you got something that really can affect your livelihood, affect your family. You want to make sure you're on top of this kind of stuff because again, you once you had the facts and the information in front of you, then you can make sound decisions. Yeah, because see, a lot of times what we talk about, we talk about that intentional ignorance people keep, and not really want to touch bases and find out information about their business because once you know, you can be held accountable.
Right.
But when you don't know, I pull that same BS. I didn't know. I wasn't for sure. Nobody told me. Mm-hmm. But we always say, there's no excuse for ignorance. It behooves you to kind of do that due diligence and find out what's going on with your business.
That's true.
And when you don't want to do that, again, who you hurting?
Yourself.
Who you hurting? How many times we done went to the dealership, tried to trade some shit in, and we be like, man, I think my car worth more than that. No, oh hell no.
$700.
Yeah, hell no. I got 4 tires on there. No, I'd rather get some more money than that. I bought them tires last month. Damn, the car. We know the tire new. You gotta give me that at least on my damn trade in. Shit. They ain't even give you money for your damn steering wheel.
Right.
Shit. But you feel in your mind, it's worth that and I gotta get this back, but that's not gonna be able to do it. But also kind of do that, fish off and kind of like you do with a job. I tell people all the time, if you're working, you're employed, hey, update that resume. Shout out to my boy Josh Humphreys, man, my my genius HR brother. Josh always telling me, like, Poochie, man, hey, update that resume at least every quarter. He's an HR guy, but he said worst case scenario, twice a year, update your resume because we forget so much shit that we do during the year. We don't really look at our resume till we get fired or we looking at something like that or we up for a promotion. That's when we want to kind of start looking at, doing things to our resume. But same thing, just knowing exactly where you at and kind of just put your business out there every now and then.
Right.
Put it out there. Put it for sale. You give so much information. See what kind of feelers you got. Mm-hmm. If you're hot, if you're not. You know what I mean? And just do it. Make it an active practice of doing it. Like I say, twice a year.
Right.
Twice a year.
Just check it out.
Yeah, you ain't lost a damn thing.
At all.
Again, because I'm telling y'all, I'm finna walk away. I'm finna be in a situation the damn shop closing. I'm finna have a damn garage full of damn dryers and stations and chairs and shit. Dumbass. And I'm saying, tell you, that's why I'm saying that. Did I want to do it like that? No. And everything. But again, that kind of goes back to me, proper, poor planning. Poor planning. One prepping for it. But I don't want y'all doing that. That's why I can tell you, again, with all the, I can say majority of the stuff I tell you guys to do, I know it, I live by it, and I live by it too. But again, hell, I'm going to have some setbacks too. That's why I'm not the fool to sit here and be telling people, hey, I do this, and this didn't happen and all that bullshit. I can be straight up with you, like, no, and that can happen. So what I would advise anyone to do, I know people don't like spending money and stuff, but how you a damn business broker? How you a business broker? It's just kind of like what I would tell people. I know people don't like, the whole thing with the internet now. You don't have to have certain professionals. I can't get anything like work now.
That means you don't need.
Yeah, leave it alone. I'm gonna smoke out the show.
That's right.
But people don't necessarily want to get a real estate agent or anything like that. But what happens is when you don't do that, now you're sitting there, you trying to find certain ways how to market it, how to list it, and everything. Get your business broker. Get the hell out of that damn process.
Yeah.
We're doing it. I tried to find one. Try to call my homegirl up that does it. What's up, Tammy? And commission wasn't big enough. It wasn't big enough. Well, what your commission? I said, you know what? I told her I'd give a fifth. I said I'll give you 20%, but the shop wasn't gonna. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To it wasn't as appealing a deal. And I can dig it. I can dig it. It's just one of those scenarios with that. But hire a broker. Have somebody skilled with doing it. That's versed with doing it. I would advise try to go that route as opposed to you trying to do it yourself. But again, that's where we gave those 3 steps in regards to knowing when to walk away or quit your business. Again, number 1, having an idea of proper plan and what to do. Number 2, where we talked about the different factors that could cause you to do it, be it internal, external factors and stuff and everything. Hey guys, just let you know, we're in the midst of a bad storm, so we might fizzle out.
The power might go out.
I know you guys like, man, this is such a hot show. They just poofed in the air, but nah, we're in the middle of a storm, so that might happen. But again, we start talking about the factors. And the last thing is pretty much you gave some strategies on how to sell your business. When we started talking about how to get, what cause you to close your business, be it, by choice, by force, or, just, closing it up, and give those kind of strategies, a few strategies on how to close it. In conclusion with everything, guys, I just want you to know, give you the best advice. Don't be trying to sit there and fight no damn losing battle. Because a lot of times people sit here and try to keep something open, robbing Peter, pay Paul. Now you done missed your damn home mortgage because you're trying to pay the office at the shop, pay the rent at the shop, and doing all this other kind of stuff. And I get it. God knows, man. I done sit here and clawed up. I'm 20 years in the game, y'all.
Right.
I'm 20 years in the game, and I can tell you right now, I did some real chitlin circuit stuff. So right. I'm not going to tell nobody not to follow their dreams and tell people not to make any kind of tough decisions when it comes to being a business owner. But I am going to tell you to be realistic about what's going on. You paying money to keep something open, but nobody's coming in the door. What you got over, you might want to let the shit go.
Right.
So don't lose your shirt or lose your family, lose your livelihood, behind your pride.
Right.
Sometimes you gotta know, hey, look, that's enough. Let me let it go. It didn't work. But most importantly, that be okay with letting it go, and use failures and setbacks as teaching and learning moments. Like last said, I learned a lot with the studio.
Right.
I learned a lot, like I'm sharing with you guys in regards to what's going on with the salon. Some shit I already knew, but they understand, like, look, man, I got to move a little quicker. So those are experiences that you have, and those experiences are such powerful teaching moments because they impact you in a way that could cause you to be super most successful later on.
That's true.
You see what I'm saying? So I just want you guys to understand that, understand that peace of mind is everything. So be cool with, hey, not stressing or anything like that. That's what I want you guys to do. Again, I am Deonte Burden, aka Mr. Short Dollar himself. This is the Dollar Hour on Mr. Short Dollar on And again, tonight's show we talked about when should you quit your business, when should you walk up the plank, when should you get away from everything. We've been streaming live on, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Like I said again, our main platform is the YouTube channel, Twitter hub, where all the videos are. So make sure you like, subscribe the videos, all the platforms we're going at, and make sure you go to their YouTube channel and subscribe to it. Also, most importantly, guys, make sure you go check out Misfits Radio on YouTube and Facebook. Also, download the Roku app, Misfits TV. You can see me in 4K.
That's right.
And all the other great shows, part of the Misfits media family and everything. But listen, guys, again, it's been a dollar with me, Mr. Short Dollar. I appreciate all you guys tuning in. See you guys soon. You got what? Before we get, do there any questions?
There was no. Just people just saying hello.
Okay, people just saying hello. Well, look.
They kind of just was listening.
Okay. Well, okay. Cool.
They were there, but they were just listening.
When the student is ready, the teacher will appear.
I want to say one thing for her.
Talk to me.
The best thing about business is starting. It's always good to start and fail than not to start at all, because you never know what the business could be if you don't start it. So if you don't start it, you don't know. It's better to start and fail than it's not start at all. That's what I always say.
You know, to that point, and I just want to tell everybody this, because people, when I put these videos about grants, and these folks had nerve to ask me what's the percentage that I'm gonna get the money, and I'm gonna say it like this to kind of go last point. You got a 50% chance of getting the money if you apply.
Right.
You may or may not get it. But you got a 100% chance of not getting a damn thing at all if you don't apply.
That's right.
So I think if you look at that percent, you got 50% chance of getting it if you just apply for it. Well, there's a 100% chance that you won't get a damn thing if you don't apply at all.
That's it.
Okay? So look, control your own destiny. Keep control in your hands. Control your controllables. And best of luck to you guys. Love you guys. Stay safe out there. I'll see you soon. Thank you.